Bienvenue to the world of a tastemaker, Andrés Alsina. For the past 3 years, I've been working for Andrés Alsina. We have been around Argentina to London and now France. We've had so much fun. So I've learned so much from him, and I have to recognize he has the best eye. Shopping with him is just a whole new experience. It's been so much fun.
Well, the truth is that Versailles chose me. There are so many factors that came together to make this magnificent place my new residence in France. To live in Les Gardes-Meubles that belonged to the kings of France, the excellence of the sophistication, the urban planning, the greatness of the gardens, and the proximity to Paris. It took me 3 months of hard search until by random I fell into what it is my home today. I shuffled lots of cities before. Nancy for its unique architectural set, Senlis north of Paris, and even small towns in Bourgogne. Yes and no. For me, Versailles is France, the cradle of world refinement after the Italian Renaissance. I could use that thought to feel like the new Parisian, but no, if you know me, think twice. I want people to recognize me for being a decorator based in Versailles. It has to do with my spirit, with the power of taking big-scale jobs, from the peace of a small city with the largest palace in the world, without the need of searching for inspiration elsewhere. There are so many disciplines concentrated here. It's inexhaustible. Besides the continuous romance of knowing that Paris is only 20 minutes by train, oh my God, couldn't be more exciting. No, at my age, of course not. I arrived from faraway countries where I forged a name, but by not giving into the general dominion of the upper class society. I do have to acknowledge, in my quality as a teacher, it was my hundreds of students that threw me to the fame. As a writer, I search to be a voice of our times. As a professor, I feel pretty proud. And as an interior designer, here we are in front of this new challenge. I have reached a point where the quality of my life is fundamental. And in that sense, to live in Versailles only offers me added values. There is no money or power in the world that can compare with my daily walks through the palace gardens and my bicycle's rides to discover my surroundings. Great places, as Alexandre Dumas said, are always wonderful. Everything influences in its continuous visual and poetic reading. The light, the seasons, the perspectives, the hand in hand of man and nature. Yeah, it was a great privilege that Bertrand Lebluc and the city of Versailles invited me to settle in the Cour de Santerre, to revisit the art of French living. This new showroom uses part of the Atelier de Saveur in what used to be the ravishing Guerlain store. A few steps away from the entrance to the main palace, I would like this new project to be a showcase as an interior designer where people can see my savoir-faire without losing the essence of the French spirit that great part of the world adores.
J'ai accueilli avec un grand enthousiasme la présence d'Andrés dans la cour des senteurs à Versailles, parce que je trouve que d'abord il a une créativité extraordinaire, ensuite il a une lecture de l'art français que je trouve très intéressante parce qu'il y met tout son côté latin et aussi ensoleillé, donc il apporte énormément à mon sens d'optimisme, de joie de vivre, de positif aussi, dans cet art français qu'il revisite avec beaucoup de brio et aussi de malice, d'humour. Donc j'aime énormément ce qu'il fait et je pense qu'il va apporter beaucoup de dynamisme, beaucoup de fraîcheur aussi à cette cour des senteurs. Donc c'est un très grand plaisir de l'accueillir au sein de la cour des senteurs.
Could be. Yes, it's true that having a retrospective of my last 25 years as an interior designer did help it. It's not often that spaces destinated to art open to more commercial disciplines such as decoration. To see my career exposed in 50 great images and some iconic pieces of my imaginary was so magical, so surreal. I will never stop thinking about this city, the way they gave me such an opportunity. I received that honor with so much humility and loyalty to the people who got involved.
La notion même de galerie d'art, c'est un lieu où effectivement on met en avant un certain nombre d'artistes, ça sont nos partis pris, pour les mettre en confrontation avec le regard de nos clients, de nos visiteurs, de nos collectionneurs. Mais c'est également un lieu, je dirais, d'échange, un lieu de rencontre, de découverte. Donc entre le milieu artistique et le milieu de la décoration d'intérieur, l'espace est assez réduit, est assez restreint. Donc il nous a semblé assez logique de pouvoir, pendant un laps de temps relativement court, nous lancer dans cette expérience qui est tout à fait nouvelle pour nous. Et puis le deuxième point, je dirais que c'est une rencontre. Un jour, il y a quelqu'un qui est venu, qui est rentré dans la galerie, qui s'appelle Andrés Alsina, très lunaire, très rayonnant, très positif, qui a pris possession de l'espace. Et puis l'échange et la rencontre se sont déroulés de façon extrêmement simple.
You know, you can have a decoration store buying by catalog and having to bring things without seeing them, from China, India, or wherever. An interior designer is the one that can balance the spaces according to the necessities of the client, printing his style at the same time at his aesthetics. The tastemaker, a term keyed not so long ago, has to do with that permanent need of traveling throughout of the world to find furniture, to find lamps, objects, rugs, so that then can he imagine them in his or her style and ways of seeing interiors. Living in Europe, everything is nearby and you can have a close connection and romance with the objects helped by the magic of the same city where you are looking. That is how in 2 hours I can be in my beloved Belgrade, stroll around Pimlico, Walton or Brook Street. The sale people know me and know what can be interesting to me, not being attached to a particular brand. That is a A+. You choose, buy, and then you propose in your showroom or by internet if you want, almost as it were a kind of cabinet de curiosité, as people French says. It's very different to open up a website and find yourself with 100 different lamps that to count with the expertise of someone who already did the job by choosing 5 or 10 items for a specific season. Same things happens with fabrics. Since I arrived in France, I live hallucinating with luxury fabric editors, the textures, the embroideries and panoramic wallpapers. Having done window cases for Designers Guild France and Elitis has helped me as well. We have to make a difference between a personal shopper and a tastemaker. This last one can influence society in short or long term. He works thinking in the times in which we are living, and not only for one client in particular. It's not anything new, only the name changes. Big geniuses of taste were Madeleine Castagne, Cecil Beaton, Lady Mendel, and David Hicks. I can't compare myself to them, but yes, to the need to search for excellence of what I do. Go to bed at night and say, Andrés, well done. Besides, in this new category, there is always a motive to catch a train or a plane.
C'est une pastille de bonne humeur qui met les gens à l'aise. Il a un talent. Je lui ai demandé de faire une vitrine. À ce moment-là, mon big boss me dit non, on va lui faire quand même, on va lui demander 2 devis. Et là, mais vraiment, je dis mais les gens ne comprennent rien. Il n'y a pas besoin de 2 possibilités, c'est la première qui est la bonne, forcément. C'est quelqu'un que vous pouvez suivre comme ça, son univers est fait. Voilà, ça va vite et c'est efficace. À Paris, on a des appartements haut de plafond, des moulures extraordinaires. Le baroque est parti et je trouve ça très dommage. On a remplacé le baroque par une décoration monochrome. On ne vit pas dans le monochrome, on passe dans le monochrome. Un hôtel, oui, on peut s'installer dans un hôtel quelques jours, on passe. Et d'ailleurs, si on voulait rester dans un hôtel, à ce moment-là, on va refaire la décoration pour vous. Donc c'est bien la preuve qu'on ne peut pas vivre dans un intérieur monochrome. Lui, il est là avec ses couleurs, ses pampilles, et il vous refait quelque chose, mais un baroque lumineux et léger. Et ça, vraiment, je trouve que la France a oublié tout ça et on en a vraiment besoin.
No, absolutely not. I can stand to be restricted to one thing. I consider myself a man with precarious talents, not with an holy and grand talent. There are many things that motivate me in life. For me, it's important to live the day and let things happen. I thought I was coming to a sort of kind of a sad exile in Versailles, where I dedicated myself to writing and a bit more. So far, it hasn't been like that at all. Yes, I know I have a seal, but I can't pretend the entire world to recognize it and far less to like it. When I see my trajectory, I do find myself with images that definitely do have my signature. It's undeniable, but I am a person in constant evolution. Today, I only imagine myself being here, creating concepts for hotels, restaurants, and private houses. Tomorrow, I don't see myself decorating my entire life per se. I have so much to learn: philosophy, politics, music. Who knows, maybe I'll end up auditioning for a talent show, singing, whatever.